fastest show in sports.
There is nothing worse than falling for social media bullshit and basically being just a sucker, being used by a troll. These are the kind of things that just get me so freaking enraged because there's something wrong with this. It's the way we've evolved in this social media society where, especially when it comes to sports, anything that's on the internet we go ahead and believe. Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference how evil, doesn't make a difference how bad, doesn't make a difference how salacious it is, whatever it is. If it's out on the internet, it must be true. And that's where we're going to start, because this one has me fired up. All of a sudden, in one day, social media gets lit up with these rumors. That's all they are. Absolutely nothing to it whatsoever, but these rumors that there's something going on with the Ottawa Senators and their goaltender, Linus Omark. Now, look. My just talking about this, somebody could say we'll be giving credence to what's going on here, to the nonsense. It's not. What I'm doing is railing against it. And hopefully you'll be able to look me and yourself in the eye sometime and say, I'm not going to allow myself to get caught up in these whirlwinds anymore. But there's a rumor that is spread out there, and I'm going to try and not get too deep into it. But it involves marital infidelity. It involves players in the locker room. It involves rumors about wives and girlfriends talking to each other. It involves the reason why, according to this nonsense, why Linus Omark is not on the Senators team and has been away for some time. Look, here's the flat out thing. We don't know. We don't know why he's away. He's not having a great season. There could be some problems. There could be some personal problems. And hell, yes, there could be some marital problems involved. But out comes this nonsense on social media, and I saw several of them that said 100% accurate. These people, from all they are is from these stupid, moronic, insipidly dumb Facebook posts, if you will, groups that claim to know everything about the National Hockey League or claim to know everything about sports. It's nothing. They're nonsense. A lot of them are based overseas, and as a matter of fact, if you check, some of them are based in Macedonia. I mean, they're not even based in America or Canada. They're not even part of the league. It's just put up there by people to start nonsense. So what they do is they take what is an X feed, which claims that this is going on, and names names. In a second, it shatters people's lives. Think for a moment if somebody was out there putting up on social media something about you and your wife, you or your husband, you or your boyfriend or girlfriend, and said 100% correct. You know as well as I do that there's morons out there who would buy into it and say it must be correct. Hey, it's on the internet. Look at this. It's on the Hockey Feeds USA post, if you will. It's sitting up there on their group. It's got to be right. And here's the worst part. There's people immediately buying into it. As you check along social media and as you look deeper into this, there are people who are saying, oh, yeah, it must be this. Yeah, that's got to be the reason why. Yeah, we know these hockey players. We know these athletes. What the hell is wrong with you people? No, really, I want an answer. I want an answer. Either send it to our email or get on the YouTube page right where this is. Get in there and tell me, what the hell is wrong with you? Why do you feel you have to believe this? Well, let's see. Omark's missing for a couple of weeks and he wasn't playing well. Yeah, it must be true. Yeah. Come on. You're just buying into the bullshit. But I got to tell you, nobody does it better than Brady Tkachuk. Because in the locker room when all this came out, and not only that, Tkachuk had to get involved in this because the Senators went out and put a statement out there addressing it, which was absolutely the wrong thing to do in the first place because you're giving credence to it. Who on the Senators decided they were going to take this and put out a statement and say, there's absolutely nothing to it, we stand behind Linus Omark, for God's sake? Let it go. Let it die. If there's nothing to it, don't say anything. Let it sit out there. Let all the morons, the idiots, the ne'er-with-alls, the truly stupid people of the world, let them say whatever they want and walk away from it. Or what you can do is turn to Brady Tkachuk, who nails it.
Not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking bullshit. I mean, I don't think anybody's pretty happy about a narrative being spread like that. I think it's okay for people to critique our on-ice performance, but when it gets into family, it's pretty fucking bullshit. So it's embarrassing that it got to the point that it did, and Yeah, I could tell you for free, I'm not happy about it one bit.
Easier said than done to turn off the noise.
Yeah, I mean, it's not true. It's just a bullshit story that's just how it is in our society and life now, that people can just say whatever they want and no repercussions, and don't really realize who it affects. So it's just crazy that, I mean, to bring up a crazy story like that and talk about people's families and stuff like that too. I honestly can't really wrap my head around it.
Could it have a way of uniting the room?
Yeah, I mean, it's not true. So it's almost like it's something, I guess, to bond you with, where you should never have to deal with that. So yeah, it's it's not true, and honestly, I really feel bad for Linus. It's we nobody knows what he's going through, but the fact that he has to even deal with this and even have to think about it, where now all we care about for him is getting what he needs, and no, we said from day one that he's had our support, the whole organization's support from day one. Now that he has to deal with this, it's fucking mind-blowing.
How much of a distraction was this from your game against Colorado? And even just from this game?
Honestly, it wasn't even. It was bullshit. So, I mean, there's no truth to it. So, honestly, there's just a fact that how much it blew up, and I don't know. It honestly is. At the end of the day, we need to be better in Colorado. We're not going to use that as an excuse, and just the fact that I have to answer these questions today is pretty crazy to me.
Brady Tkachuk is right. Anybody can say anything they want on social media. There are absolutely no guardrails whatsoever. We've known this. And this is what people do. When they just want to have some sort of sick, twisted fun, they'll go out there and they'll attack somebody, attack their family. And yeah, the Ottawa Senators will tell you right now they're taking a tremendous amount of heat because they're playing like crap. I mean, this is a team right now that is not even close to being any kind of a team that could contend for a playoff berth or make the fans happy. And the fans in Ottawa expected more. So do the players. But for whatever reason right now, they're stinking the joint up. So this is what happens. As soon as they go into the tank, something goes wrong. Linus Omark, their number one highest paid goaltender, is no longer with the team and missing in action. Could be somewhere, we don't know. But if you listen to what Brady Tkachuk was saying about this, there's something going on. There's a reason why, of course, that Omark is gone. Is it possible that Linus Omark is involved in some kind of salacious affair here that is affecting his family, players, somebody? Sure. Have to admit that. Anything is possible. But we don't know. There are certain things that just are lines you don't cross. And when it comes down to somebody's personal life, if you want to go ahead and say that the Ottawa Senators and Omark and Tkachuk are playing like shit, go right ahead. You're a fan. You have that ability. You have that right to go ahead and do that. But to get into this and start talking about somebody's personal life, look, these are athletes. They're not out here for your personal life examination. If they stink the joint up, then they deserve to get as much criticism as they could possibly get. And the players know it. Tkachuk knows it. Omark knows it. The organization knows it. But you don't want to give any semblance of fact to this whatsoever. It's a disappointment. Not only is it a disappointment, but there are other people out there in the media, in the hockey media and others, who are treating this as if it's true. There are social media posts out there and others on certain platforms that are saying, well, something's going on. It must be. If Allmark's missing, yeah, something's going on. There could be something physical. There could be something emotional involved. There could be trouble in his personal life. Look, I'm a Boston Bruins fan. I watched the other day when Morgan Geekie left halfway through the game to deal with a family emergency. The team let him go and deal with it. Whatever it is. But you know something? I don't care. I don't care. Whatever it is, I hope he's able to work it out. I hope his family is healthy. I hope things are good. I hope he's able to take care of it, whatever it is, get back on the team, and do what he's paid to do. Do what he wants to do. Play the game of hockey. But there's something about this society that needs to dig deep into this and needs to go ahead and take this. When somebody on the social media said, this is 100% correct, how the hell do we know that? Nobody quotes sources. Nobody says anybody they know. There's no police reports out there. There's nothing else, which is why the Senators giving it credence by putting a statement out there was absolutely the wrong thing to do. And not only that, but by that time, the cat's out of the bag. And Tkachuk has got to say something because the team turns to him. The media turns to him. Otherwise, when somebody says, could you comment on what's happening? No comment. Next. Move on. Get away from it. But he is left out there where he's got to say something. And he said it perfect when he says that it's absolute bullshit. So listen, fans, stop buying into this nonsense. You're being used as suckers by some idiot on social media who just wants to start something. Could be somebody who doesn't like the Senators. Could be from another team that wants the Sens to fail. Could be somebody that doesn't like Omark. Could be somebody that just wants to go ahead and play a gag on everybody that this is out here and it's got to be 100% true. Stop the nonsense. Stop the bullshit. Stop buying into this. You don't have to. This isn't about the game. This is about somebody's life. And guess what? It could be that a day, 2 days, a week, month down the road, something happened. But for now, let it go. Stop being suckered by these morons who have nothing else to do than create idiocy on social media and for you and everybody else to fall for it. Let's just enjoy the games. Let's let it go by the board. And I know I brought it to the fore here, and you're going to say, Ed, you're just as guilty. No, I'm not, because I'm not falling for it. Not in the least. I'm calling it out. And I'm basically saying that if the person who started this wants to come on this show and you want to tell us where your sources are, you go ahead and send me the email. You let me know. We'll vet you and make sure that you're real. We'll vet your sources. We'll look at it. And if you've got something, we'll break it right here. But you better believe I'm going to check you 100 times more than anybody else will on social media, because I'm not a sucker and I don't fall for the social media bullshit.
Ed Berliner, the fastest show in sports.